Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in the MacRostie. And at first, I'm so sorry for not be able to at there. Actually, I'm here in the University of Minnesota right now, and just now finished my PhD. And thank you very much for coming and more welcoming. And about my artworks, as you know, I'm MPhil student in University of Minnesota and basically from Iran. And all of my works about my culture, my women's in Iran, and limitations, freedom, and specifically related to the last revolution from my women's in Iran in my country. Women right freedom and like Zan's and the Yazadi and all of my artworks wanted to talk about the Iranians women in the culture and Iranian women's freedom and limitation, and I all of my works just wanted to show about a woman's role in around the world, not specifically in my country, because as you know, in the most country and not doesn't matter whenever some women's have a kind of the limitations and or barrier bandage or something like this, and I want to just show this, and also I want to paint it and take a photo to showing to my audience for just more knowledge and more educated about this happening and issues around us, and just showing this my artwork to the my audience, the people just know about this, just know about what is the happening right now in around the world, not specifically in my country, around the different countries. And also I wanted to show more traditional culture and powerful in my artworks, and specifically women's figure. And yeah, that's it about my artworks, like a more general. Yeah. And if anyone's having any question, just let me know, or your thoughts, your concerns, anything, just let me know and I can more explain.
Lurking. I I have a question about sort of the photography versus the painting, and sort of what if you just kind of your thoughts about working the two different mediums and how you use each one to kind of show different things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, I want to just experiment in a visual art, not specifically just like a painting. I wanted to show a different collection of the type of different kind of works, visual artwork like a painting, photography, sculpture, and because I wanted to play and experiment in different medium, and I want to have a powerful collection and all of the artworks related to each others, because sometimes I can show different issues and problems through the photography. Sometimes I can more improve my artworks in the paintings, and sometimes I couldn't explain more enough as I want, so I try to making sculpture related to my artworks, my challenging, my thoughts in my mind. So that's a reason sometimes I try to combine the photography and paintings together.
Anybody else have a question? We're not used to being virtual, so
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I really like to be there, but it's
no,
so fun. Minneapolis.
Glad you could join us this way. It's definitely great to see you and great to hear more about the work. So
Nice to see you.
Yeah, great to see.
How old were you when you started? When you
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, my parents always encouraged me. When I was a kid, always I tried to do painting, and then my parents encouraged me to continue the art education and art major, and I went to art schools in Iran, and then continue my education in Bachelor of Fine Arts in graphic illustration, and then my thesis in my BFA was about the bipolar disorders, and I want to try to painting and illustrated the bipolar disorders and environmental issues, and then improve my paintings and illustrator through this subject, and then have some solo exhibition and group exhibition in my country. And after that, I noticed that I couldn't work as more like a nudity or a different type of the painting, specifically women's figure in my country. So decided to move and come to different country like United States and continue my education in Master of Fine Arts. And hopefully here I'm free to taking photographies or painting like a woman's figure, like in nudities or different type of the figures. So yeah, maybe like back like 50 years ago, yeah, or professionally like 10 years ago.
Thank you.
Yeah.
any other questions? Okay, we good?
She could talk about this yellow one.
Yes, so we had a question about the one, the cage.
Yes,
So,
okay.
yeah, just a little bit about that one.
Yeah, the cage is painting and collage, like assemblage painting, and I using a different materials collage it to my paintings, like metals, wood, and different type of the texture and typography in my works. In my first work, yeah, the cage was my first work that I changed my subject to the Iranian women's, and I try to uh, women's in the back of the cage, because that's a time in my country the women started to revolutions, and the government started to arrest some women, and the right now lots of the women and artists they are in the jail in my country. So I just to show like in thorough and abstract work with the different mediums and materials and the canvas, which showing the women's in the back of the cage. And I try to write some notes and in the Farsi and English to my painting to more explain. And yeah, and as you can see in the top of the works, in like a woman's heads with lots of the nails around the head to showing the different problems. And in the bottom of the works you could see two sorrels portrait for like more explain about the intelligent or some more issues and problems, and peoples comes together and making going to go up from the cage and just trying to be free.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm.
Right, well, does anybody else have any other questions?
So if you plan on traveling back home, do you worry about any like repercussions from your work?
I don't think so, because because right now in my country the artists decided to continue this movement, and I know I have lots of friends in Iran, and lots of artists just want to do and improve this art movement, because they try to don't let to forget these revolutions, because it's not just a revolution, it's kind of the like more hope and more challenging about the women's in my country, and just let to the women's to more trying, have more hope and in their hearts, and just trying to do the best. So no, I would love to this doing like this subject artwork.
Would you be able to showcase your art at
uh,
home?
Kind of, in my country, as long as you show not like nudities, or like like woman figures nudities, that's fine, because or the woman's figure with the covers of the hair and bodies, like some of my paintings is allowed to show in my country, but all of my photographies and some of my paintings, no, not allowed to show in my country.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for taking the time to join us this evening. And we look forward to having your show here for the next couple of months. So
Thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for all the work organizing, and I really appreciate.